Hello and welcome to today's trauma-informed yoga practice. Today's practice is all about letting go of perfectionism, meeting ourselves where we are at. I am Adriana, a trauma-informed yoga instructor and physiotherapist, and I will lead you through today's practice. Let's begin. I invite you to join me sitting in any way that feels comfortable to you. You could have pillows or a bolster or a block to sit on. You can sit cross-legged just as I am, or if you would prefer, you can have your legs in a straddle or forward, whatever works for you. There is no perfection to this. There's no right or wrong way to start. But find that comfortable sitting spot. Maybe close your eyes for a moment, settling into the practice. Taking a few breaths in and out in whatever way feels good to you. And if you would like, you can bring an affirmation to mind for the practice, all about how you don't need to be perfect. Perhaps the affirmation is, I am perfect just as I am. I am loved even if I am not perfect. Anything that sits well with you, you can use. You can repeat this to yourself. I do not need to be perfect to be loved, to be valued, to be of service. If your eyes are closed, you might decide to open them now as we move through some different shapes for today. Letting go of what we think our body should look like, letting go of if the shape is perfect, and just doing what feels right. Moving into a side bend here, I invite you to place the left hand down. You could just bring your body over to the left. You can reach the right arm overhead. You could keep it down. Whatever feels good, getting that side body stretch here on the right. Coming back to center, right hand can go down, reaching to the left. Reaching with your left hand to the right. Maybe arm goes up. Maybe arm stays down. Whatever feels good here. Coming back to center, and you can go a few times back and forth, side to side, in whatever way works for you. Finding that movement, letting go of what you think the movement should feel like, letting go of your day-to-day path, letting go of perfection. When you are ready, you can join me in cat-cow, coming onto hands and knees. And from here, on an exhale, rounding through the spine, tailbone goes under, chin goes to chest. Inhale, stomach goes down, tailbone goes up, head can go up. Exhale, rounding, moving at your own pace, as fast or as slow as you would like. Moving with your breath back and forth. If your mind is wandering to everything else you need to do today, to all your tasks, try and bring it back here. You can join me in downward dog if you would like. We're going to make our way up to standing. So any way you would prefer to get to standing, if you're joining me in downward dog, your hands can go a little more forward. Your fingers can stay wide. You can go up onto the balls of the toes here. And on an inhale, you can lift the hips backwards and up. Bring the head between the arms. Push those hips back. Push down through the hands. Breathe here. Bend the knees as much as you would like. Let go of this needing to be perfect. And slowly make your way to the top of your mat in standing. From here, moving into a high lunge. Left leg can stay forward. Right leg can go behind you. You can bend through that front knee. The back foot can stay down, or you can go up on the back foot. And if being in a high lunge doesn't quite feel good to you, you can bring that back knee down, going into the low lunge. So let go, once again, of how you think it should look. Listen to what your body would like and choose that. And if you would like, you can try a warrior 3 with me. With this, you will lean your body forward. Now you can keep that back leg down if you would like, and just lean forward. Another option would be to lift that back leg up, and you can lift it as high as you would like. You can keep the arms behind you. You can bring them in front of you like an airplane. Forget what it's supposed to look like. Forget if you look goofy and you're falling. No need to be perfect here. Wherever you are, take one more breath. And coming back down. Shaking the arms out, shaking the legs out, shaking the body out, whatever works for you, whatever feels good. Doing the same thing on the other side now. Coming into high lunge here, bringing the left leg behind you. You can keep the left toes up, or you can bring them down. If this does not feel good, you can go down into low lunge. And there's always the option to do something else, whatever works for your body. If you're with me in lunge, you can once again try warrior 3 on this side. Lean the body forward, keeping the back foot down if you would like, or lifting the back leg up as high as feels comfortable. Arms can go above your head, behind your head, on your waist, whatever works. And if you fall out, you can try again. Doesn't have to be perfect. One more breath. Coming back down, bringing your legs together, maybe a little more graceful than I did. Moving into a flow to our stomach, to cobra. You can join me on your stomach if you don't want to flow. If you are flowing with me, breathe in, exhale, reach down towards the feet. Breathe in, place the hands on the shins. On an exhale, place the hands down. Feet go behind you. You can stay in a high plank, or you can bring the knees down. You can gently lower the body to the ground. Bringing the forearms in front of you. Gently lifting the upper body here. Looking up. If you would like, you could try an upward dog here, bringing the hands nice and close to the chest, pushing up through the arms, up onto the toes, legs off the ground. Choosing the variation that works for you. You can always try something new today. Let go. Doesn't have to be perfect. And when you're ready, coming onto your back, turning over, working through a few more shapes here. Once you're on your back, I invite you to bend the knees, keeping the feet on the ground, and just rock the legs side to side, back and forth, windshield wipering the knees, going as far side to side as you would like. You can make this movement as big or as small as you want. And when you feel like you've had enough of that, you can stop the knees in the middle, working through some bridge variations. So a couple different options to try here. Once again, this can be a way to explore, knowing that none of the options have to look any certain way. The first option is to push down through the feet and lift the bum up in the air. The second option is once you are up in the air, can you lift one heel at a time? And the third option is once you're lifted in the air, can you march one leg at a time? So choose the variation you would like. Couple breaths here. Can always switch halfway through. When your back gets tired, when your body gets sore, you can come down. Bring your knees to your chest here. Hugging the knees, doing gentle circles with the leg. One way and then the other way. Perhaps you decide to grab the shins a little lower, pull the knees in a little more. Rock side to side. And in your own time, making your way to a final resting shape. Coming back to whatever affirmation you used at the start of the practice. Acknowledging that you are lovable, you are valued. You do not need to be perfect. You went through this practice. You didn't have to be perfect. You explored. You showed up. And that is all that matters. Take a nice breath in and let go, exhaling through the mouth. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. You can rest as long as you would like. Know that you are perfect just the way you are. I'll see you next time.